Hello everyone. I wanted to find out what Jehovah's Witnesses used to teach and compare it to their religion today and compare it to the Bible students teaching today. The Bible students today, you can find them on the website International Bible Students, and they have different things of the teaching of the Bible students. But there's one thing that caught my attention. We're going to scroll down. I got it highlighted in the blue. The return of Israel. Let's read that.
Return of Israel. The establishment of the nation of Israel and the return of the Jewish people to their ancestral homeland is an indication of the restoration of the favor of God to that nation, and an indication of the nearness of Messiah's kingdom. Bible students anticipate a return of Israel to the borders promised to Abraham, and a final conflict in the Middle East, in which their ancient prophets will be resurrected and God will, through them, bring about an unprecedented miraculous deliverance, introducing the worldwide kingdom of Christ, expanding thence to a worldwide dominio.
Okay, as a Jehovah's Witness, we was not taught that the return of the Jews to Jerusalem. We was never taught that the Jews were still God's chosen people. So that means every Jehovah's Witness that was born and the ones that's about to die believe that God rejected the Jews. When Charles T. Russell, even to death, he knew that God's chosen people was the Jews. So why Watchtower's teachings different from the Bible students' teachings today? Because Judge Rutherford rejected Charles T. Russell's teaching to form a new religion, and he wanted people to make him as a leader, to recognize him as a prophet or a better preacher. But the problem is, if the Watchtower today rejects all of Charles T. Russell's teaching, why are they using Charles T. Russell as their founder? Very interesting. Even the Bible students knew from the Bible, and many parts of the Bible prove that the Jews will be returning to their homeland. They will take their homeland, and they will be building the third temple. All that's in the Bible, from Revelation all the way back to the Old Testament about the third temple. So the thing is, Jehovah's Witnesses, I hope you're watching this. If God rejected the Jews all the way, why didn't the Bible students today acknowledge that the Jehovah's Witnesses are God's chosen people? How come the Bible students today are not the Bible students, and they claim not to be part of Jehovah's Witnesses, because the teaching, what you have now, is not the same teaching they have been preaching since Charles T. Russell was alive. So if Charles T. Russell teaching was a lie, doesn't that make Charles T. Russell a liar too? And so why are you still holding on 1914 and 607, when everything else you stop believing in Charles T. Russell's teaching. 607, Nebuchadnezzar's father was still alive. He died in 605. Nebuchadnezzar took the throne in 605. 587 and 586, he destroyed Jerusalem, destroyed the first temple. So if you say you broke away from a false religion, then why are you holding on some more lies of Charles T. Russell's teaching? So the thing is, the Bible says no man knows the hour or the time, only the Father. But you taking a teaching from Charles T. Russell and still believing in it. That's the reason I left, because I done my research. I know Jerusalem could not fail in 607 because Nebuchadnezzar was a prince till 2 years later after his father's death. Still, it was not 19 years later when he came in Jerusalem the second time and destroyed. So Jehovah's Witnesses, you need to do some major research, because if the Bible students here still teaching of Charles T. Russell's teaching about the Jews are God's chosen people, then I hate to tell you, you've been shammed, you've been lied to, and you've been brainwashed. And you calling me mental disease for not believing in the lies of the Watchtower is today, but you want me to believe the lies of the Watchtower when you will become a Bible student? Even Bible students had at least some truth in the religion. You have no truth in the religion. So this is very interesting. So I hope this will wake somebody up and realize, Jehovah's Witnesses, you never, ever will be God's chosen people. Christ was born as a Jew, not a Bible student, not a Jehovah's Witness. He was born as a Jew. So that makes Jews special. If they weren't, then they would not be, basically, the Bible would not be written about them. They would be written about to Jehovah's Witnesses or any false religion. Think about it. Think about it real hard, because sooner or later you are going to fall with this deadbeat religion. That's all it is, a destroyer, and you're wasting your life, your money, your energy, your faith in a false religion that came out of a false religion. Thank you, and have a nice day.